When I first started this recording, I really had no idea what I was getting myself into. I mean, I started it in 2002, 2003, and it just was just supposed to be me, you know, just supposed to be me experimenting with these different ideas I had while I was studying audio, and then it just, you know, collaborated with so many different people and so many different creative perspectives. I mean, it was just an incredible experience. I mean, I feel really blessed, and you know, to know that all of this really happened on accident.
We're gonna do college. And you will handle all this credit card debt when you're done. Credit card debt, student loans, and 1 or 2 grants, and that's how it goes.
I had to wear the ugly shirt I own, James, just for you, because I knew you were taking pictures.
Because later he's gonna smash a watermelon.
Working with these guys was it was quite an interesting experience. There was so many different things going on at once, and I mean, just the different studios that we've worked in and all the people that were involved. Like my producer, Matthew, has been so reluctant to have me listen to some of the final mixes, you know, when working with Tony, my engineer. And overall, they did a lot of work on their own with the mixes without even me being in the room. So that was quite interesting.
Are you doing your back it up harmonies too, son?
Don't say anything. I'm used to.
Looking back at all the studios that we used, you know, I mean, we started this at Columbia College Studio down in the South Loop of Chicago. But, you know, but we didn't limit ourselves there. I mean, we kind of ventured out, and, like, for instance, up north, we used Tony's home studio, Urchin Recording, and, you know, over the course of time, Tony started to learn his own room, and, you know, we were just going to use the studio for just, you know, scratch tracking, but ended up actually, you know, recording about a good 60% of the album in his home studio. But we didn't stop there. I mean, I also did some own recording in my home studio, and you know, Jim Tulio's studio up north, and you know, just whatever we could get at the time. Oh man, working with Jim Tulio at his home studio up north, it was actually very interesting how that happened. You know, I had taken his class at Columbia, and so we were working on this song Resemble, and just out of nowhere, just, you know, started working with it with Jim on a project. And, you know, we went up to his studio on the north side and just kind of hung out and listened to what this guy can do with a song like Resemble, and it's just astounding. Just kind of going further down the road, take after take after take. I mean, there are times when I would just get home and, you know, after a real long day at work, I'd just kind of, you know, come back down and just get into my own realm of recording and mixing, and I mean, you know, most of the stuff that's just purely acoustic with just me and a guitar, I mostly did a lot of that myself, only because I knew what I wanted to hear and how I wanted it to go, and you know, the editing on that is so minimal, so it was just kind of like, you know, step back for myself and kind of do that stuff on my own.
It sounds like you.
sometimes working on my own was a blessing, but then there were times when I get so frustrated just trying to figure, because it was only just my ears, you know. I'm so used to working with other people at times that you know, I can only trust myself, which is good and bad. I mean, there were times when it was like, you know, I really got what I wanted by myself, and then there were times when I didn't. And I don't know, having a home studio and working on your own like that sometimes can be a blessing in disguise, but also quite irritating at the same time.